Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I picked up the camera and actually filmed face to face. All the past videos recently you've seen were pre-filmed from last year, and this summer I just spent the entire 2 months enjoying time with my family. We went to Florida for 3 weeks and it was amazing not to always have the camera out, and I enjoyed the moments with my kids instead of filming the moments. So I know you all understand the reasoning of why I did that. But it's October 1st today, and I am back at it with a major decluttering, simplifying, and minimizing content here on my channel. I'm going to aim for one video a week, and bonus, if I get a second one filmed, then I will definitely post it. But we're going to be doing a video a week with lots of decluttering and simplifying motivation. So today we are going to jump into the dining room, and I am going to clear off my drawers that I have in there in our hutch, as well as the top. Once you see it, you'll completely understand the mess that it is. And we're just going to go space by space, room by room, drawer by drawer, and simplify, declutter, and minimize this house. So come along with me. If you enjoyed this sort of content, hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. I would love it if you would stick around and get some motivation. So come and declutter with me, or just sit back, enjoy your tea, coffee, whatever your beverage of choice is, and watch me as I declutter. So this is the state of the room right now. Table's not looking too bad. We just have a few things on it. But this is really the main problem with this space. I just have too much stuff. So we're going to go drawer by drawer and the top and clean it off. I've done this drawer before, and this is what it looks like. Lots of things that we just need to get rid of. The middle one, same thing. Lots of things we need to get rid of. This one's usually not too bad. No, just a few things, but can always go through and declutter some more tea towels and such. So maybe we'll start with this one first since it's the easier one, and then we'll make our way to the top so I have some space to work with, and then do the two drawers that are tougher. And if I have time, I'll go through the bottom and see what we can declutter from there. Okay, so I just cleared the top of the counter off, and honestly, as much as I love it for storage space, I kind of wish it wasn't here because it always ends up being a clutter magnet. And I've said it once, I'll say it again: clutter attracts clutter. You put one item down on the surface and then you're going to put other things next to it. So I'm going to try to do better. I'm not focusing on decorating right now because that is not the purpose of today's video. I already did the one to the far left, so I'm going to do the middle one, and then I'm going to do the one that I term as a junk drawer. Okay, excuse the water running in the background. Madeline's in the kitchen, but this goes against everything that I believe in myself, but this is the only way it can work right now because the upstairs space is getting decluttered and reorganized and reset up. So there's a lot of things and there's not a lot of space right now to put what I need up there. And the items that I had down here, I'm going to bring back upstairs. So I'm going to, this was an empty bin for Madeline's room that we aren't using at the moment. So I'm going to put everything that will go upstairs into the office into this bin, just so I can get it out of this space and then bring it all upstairs at the same time. Things like my Cricut supplies and packing tape and like office-y type things. With exception, I'll keep a few in the junk drawer, which won't be a junk drawer. I'm going to make it more of a utility drawer with pencils and pens and tape, things that we need quickly, but my crafting things are going to be upstairs in the office. That's at least my thinking right now. Good. Okay, so I'm kind of at a standstill right now. I have this pile of stuff. This is what the drawer is looking like at the moment. That's our checkbook. I have it backwards just for personal reasons right now, but everything has a home and I kind of want to leave it this way and not just throw random things in. All these I have to go through, but for the time being, I just put all the pens, markers, pencils right here, along with a little sharpener if we need to sharpen them. I will test them once I get the rest of this space finished. But oh, there's pencil, I guess I could put in there. But this is just a bunch of random things that can either be donated or just thrown out because we haven't looked for them or used them in the past, I don't know how many months. We couldn't even get into that drawer, so that tells us a lot. I'm just going to be really ruthless with this process, and I'm just donating and trashing things. Unless there is something that is very clear, it's a yes, we use it, I was looking for it, oh my goodness, I found it. It needs to go into a home that it can be found again. But other than that, things are just going. And I have this paper bag that I'm just going to throw all the donations into. I have a few over here on the table. I've just been putting them in this bin. But this is an old binder. It's actually like a planner binder, but someone else could probably use it for something and maybe put a sticker over the date. It's really pretty. Bunch of stickers I don't need. This is a phone case that we don't need a phone for anymore. And this here is a bucket that we won for an Easter basket, but the kids don't. I mean, it's Disney Frozen one. It's cute, but we really don't need it. Okay, so far that's what's in here, and now I'm going to go through the pile that's on the counter. Okay, I am going to be completely honest and real with you all. This has taken me 2 hours so far, and I feel like I've accomplished nothing. Okay, so in here just have candles, placemats, skewers, and these are really pretty seasonal kind of mirrors. You can see my reflection, but they have pictures, which I really like. I gotta clean them, but I'll put the seasonal one out. And then I have this stuff. This stuff I have to figure out, and I do want to get underneath today because this one here has a lot of Cricut craft stuff, and I'm going to bring that upstairs because I decided that as much as I really love crafting down here, it's too much, I think. I don't know. I'm really struggling with where to put my craft stuff because I don't spend a lot of time upstairs, but at the same time we have that space and it is ideal now that Maddie doesn't have the dollhouse. I should be able to bring Cooper up with me to do some crafting if I need to, on days that Matt's not home or there's someone not here with him on the main level. But yeah, that's kind of where I am right now, and I just want the space to be a dining room, just a place where we eat, until, if in the future we change it, but for now I need to go through and bring the crafting things upstairs, figure out how to store it up there, and then figure out if it will work up there. We got a new bed, so our old one is actually in the playroom, which was where the dollhouse was. I can't wait to share like that whole entire thing with you later, but today's video is just this declutter of the dining room. So let's get back at it, so I'm not doing this into the wee hours of the evening.
Slowly and doing my decluttering in stages and going as my comfort level allowed really factored into being able to let go of so many, being mindful about how you let go of your clutter, which is a topic that I just covered recently in another video where
So I have a few more things that I'm letting go of. I found this underneath. I'm never going to use it, so I'm going to let it go. I already donated 6 of these. This was the odd 7th, which I don't know where it was, but anyway, it's going. This tea towel, this water bottle, and this water bottle. So we're getting rid of those. I'm going to put them in the donate. And I decided to leave my Cricut down here. It's not taking up a lot of space because I already made the room for it underneath. I'll show you what it looks like once I get the room set up, but I'm gonna leave it for now. I did bring up the Cricut mat. I don't have anything else underneath there except for the actual machine and the heat press and the plug. So I'm just gonna leave it be. I have the space there, and then we'll deal with it when we go through the office. Okay, so it is much later. I believe it is actually, it's 7:30, and look outside, it is so dark, but I am finally finished. And what that tells me is I still have way too much inventory in my home, because it should not take me 4 hours to declutter and simplify space. I've accumulated too much stuff, and I need to let go of more, and I am okay with that. And I'm recognizing it, that I just have too much inventory for me to handle at this season of my life. But I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a glimpse of what the dining room looks like. Before I do that, I'm going to share with you the donations of the things I am letting go of. I showed you some throughout this video. I'm just going to give you an overview of what's leaving the house, and then I'll give you a tour of what the room is looking like right now. Mind you, we're not decorating. We were simply just decluttering and simplifying this space. And once I get the entire house simplified and decluttered, then possibly I might go back in and change a few things up, maybe add some wall sconces, maybe, I don't know. We might decorate, we might not. We might be just content with what we have. So let's go on to the donation part of this video. Okay, so this is a bag of donations. I shared with you most of the things, and I'm not going to take everything out of this paper bag, but I'll give you kind of a glimpse in. We have some toys, some Lego, which is kind of random, that it was in a dining room, water bottles, a jewelry making kit. Yeah, again, with all the random things, this area just ended up being a dumping ground. So we're letting go of all this. And then something that I've had in here for quite a bit that I was supposed to declutter a while ago was this bucket. We don't have the mop anymore for it, so I'm going to let go of the bucket. I did purchase at the dollar store a really neat collapsible bucket, so we're going to use that for anything that we need to fill a bucket of water. Like if we have to fill water in a bucket, we have that one, and it takes up way less space than this one. So let's see what the room is looking like right now. I'm really happy with it, the way that it's very minimal but warm and cozy. So this is what it looks like when you first walk in. The dining room table is finally cleared, and I put out the pumpkin runner. We're going to test it with Cooper. I think he's going to be okay with it. These chairs I found on the side of the road during heavy garbage in our area, and they work fine for now. They need to be cleaned up a bit, like the cushions, but for the time being, they're 2 chairs. I mean, seriously, we have a folding chair that's falling apart, and that black one over there, which has seen better days. So we just needed a few more seating options, but the floor area is completely empty. And so is the top of this cabinet. I don't know what to call it, a server, a buffet, a bar, I'm not sure, but it's empty except for this 2-tier tray with a candle, some of my favorite brass pieces, and a pumpkin for fall. This mirror, which will eventually be hung, and then a lamp. The drawer looks so much better. It is not cluttered, and we can easily find things when we need it. This one here, same thing. And this one as well. So they're not jam-packed with things. There's still breathing room for adding items, which I don't think I will. And then we have this area, which has some seasonal like servingware. This one here was my Cricut and my heat press, and serving dishes for the holidays. And this has some candles and some seasonal like Christmas mugs. So that is it. That is what my dining room declutter, simplify, and minimize is looking like. And I'm really happy that I ended up filming it and sharing with you because it was such a big transformation of this space. If you enjoy decluttering, simplifying, and minimizing videos, you can check out this one here along with this one as well to get more motivation and inspiration for you to tackle a space in your home. Until the next video, thanks for being here and watching, and we'll see you next week for another decluttering, minimizing, simplifying video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.